Yeah, and so Rassie Erasmus announced his side for the All Blacks in the second test match there at the side of Sky Stadium. So I welcome you in, guys. Let me know. Welcome to the people watching from everywhere in the world. This is your Springbok side versus this All Black side. And a very interesting selection that Rassie Erasmus has been chosen for this weekend's clash against the All Blacks in Sky Stadium. We're quickly going to run through the side. Let me know if you are happy with the side and who would you have started at the starting lineups and everything. But yeah, we're going to be like so 20 minutes. We're going to be live for this one. So welcome in. You're more than welcome to chat with me in the stream and let me know who do you think. Are you happy with this announcement that Rassie Erasmus choose for this Wellington test? When I'm looking through, when I woke up a little bit just earlier, I look at it and look at this team, and it was absolutely I did see not this team coming for South Africa, and we can make red should be in for a cracker of a match at the number at Sky Stadium on Saturday, the 13th of September. So welcome in as we announce this team announcement. Looking at how the team is. So let's run through this team. You're more than welcome to chat along with me in this stream. So make sure to hit your comments there in the comment section below. And then we look at this South African stats team that South Africa chose against New Zealand. And a little bit of experienced players as well as look at it. We're going to come there. I'm looking excited for this team that is going to take on the All Blacks, and I think we can take this one definitely. But welcome in, guys. Let's start. Okay, so it's right interesting. Oxlade will be starting at the number one position. So let me look at his last weekend's career, last weekend's performance. I think he deserves another start for South Africa at the number one position. He will stay in the number one. Malcolm Marx at the number two. I thought maybe give me other questions, but Rassie said don't stick with Malcolm Marx. We know the experience of Malcolm Marx in the side for South Africa, so he will be at the hooker. Okay, and the tight three stays there with Thomas du Toit also just getting another opportunity for South Africa at the number three position, and interesting to see what Thomas du Toit will do. Yeah, the locking deal, very very interesting decision. Now, Eben Etzebeth is not in the team for this weekend's test. It will be Luane Jager and Rowan Orkee that deserves another chance. Rowan Orkee, we know the experience of him. Rassie says that let me stick with Luane Jager in the starting lineup, coming straight into the starting lineup. And that's good to see that Luane Jager also deserves a chance in this team because experience of a Luat, we might know he can be as well. And then Rowan Orkee in the lineouts, he was brilliant in the lineouts. Last weekend, I think he stole a little bit 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. But this team is stacked. That's the locking deal for South Africa. Siya Kolisi will be returning to the number 6 jersey this weekend at 6 with also the captaincy goes again for him. Pieter-Steph du Toit coming in at the number 7 flag, and we know what he can do and what he can bring to it, the experience of Orcs and so on. So good to see Pieter-Steph du Toit. We know him the experience at 7, so he starts at 7. At 8, Jasper Wiese starting at the number 8 jersey. He was suspended for a couple of matches. He's back for this South African side, and he will be at the number 8 position. And yeah, that's the forwards for you guys. Are you happy? I think more than enough the same team. Just Jasper Wiese coming in there. But it's a bit missing out. So Ox, the J, Malcolm Marx, Thomas du Toit, Luane Jager, Rowan Orkee, Siya Kolisi, Pieter Steph du Toit en Jasper Wiese. And Jasper Wiese is your 1 to 8 players there for this South African team. The backline are very interesting. The backline are very, very interesting for South Africa this weekend. Now, Grant Williams, he's on the bench. We will come by that as well. But this backline, we can see good tries. We hope we can see good tries this weekend from this stacked South African team. So I thought maybe okay, we'll come to that. So yeah, that is the backline for you guys. We're going to run through the backline. So Kobus Reinach starting at the number 9, a combination of Reinach and then at 10, Shasha Feinberg Mukobazulu. Let me see that player, a young player for South Africa, and he can be experienced. He can get the backline, the ball. He can spray the backline. So yeah, I'm happy to see Kobus Reinach getting a start. So I was right at the 9-10 combo with Kobus Reinach and Shasha Feinberg Mukobazulu getting an opportunity in the side of for South Africa. I'm really looking at this team. So far, so good. And this is the interesting decision. At centers, no Jesse Kriel, no Damian Dalinde. We go with Damian Willemse and Caden Mooney. Okay, I'm excited to see what that team can bring us to the party for the Saturday. I'm looking forward to what Damian Willemse can do. And look, for example, Damian Willemse breaks through. Can give it to Caden Mooney. Oh, looking forward for that too. That can be a good backline decision with Willemse and Mooney. The wings, Ethan Hooker and Cheslin Colby. So now Mooney is shifting to center. So Caden Mooney, it will be interesting to see as well. I think he must stay at the 13. This back three. Let me know what you guys think. Ethan Hooker, Cheslin Colby, and Apalele Fassi. That is your back three for South Africa. Experienced players of Ethan Hooker at the 11. He gets an opportunity against. For sure, I want to see what Ethan Hooker can bring to the party. He will be at the 11 for South Africa with the experience of Cheslin Colby. We're definitely going to see more ball for Cheslin Colby this weekend at the 14. And then last but not least, at 15, it will be Apalele Fassi that will be starting at the fullback position there for South Africa. And Apalele Fassi, we all know the experience of him under the high ball. Hope it's not raining this weekend there in Sky Stadium. But yeah, that is your team, 1 to 15. I'm excited about this team that Rassie Erasmus chose. Oh, I cannot wait now. Oh, looking already, it's not almost going. It's still another week to go. But this is a great team. I'm looking to see the experience, what the players can do in their positions. We didn't see David Willemse going to play center combination today, this week. It is Rassie's there. No, why go play for me center this weekend, and he has the opportunity with Caden Mooney as well. When I speak about him, Caden Mooney, the experience of him, and not at wingnut is this position. I think he was play at the number 13 and the exact right call there being made there for the side of South Africa. So that's 1 to 15. Quickly going to go through the replacements for South Africa. And yeah, if you have any question for me, you're more than welcome to ask it in the stream. We're still live. So on the bench for South Africa, it is Marnus van der Merwe. Okay, Grief Marnus van der Merwe Jones at this number 16. So yeah, impressive goal to be made there by Marnus van der Merwe, he will be starting at coming from the bench for Welcome Bucks. So good to see Jan-Hendrik Vessels starting at the number 17 combination. He says he can play a hooker as well. So this time he will be not playing at hooker. He will probably come out for Austin J. Then that's one. Look at this. Walker Low. Coming from the bench, I thought he could probably going to get a start for South Africa, but the bench is also quite good. We're going again with 5-3 at the back, not 6-2. So, yeah, Jan-Hendrik Vessels starting at 17, and then Walker Low at the number 18 position with RJ Steber at the number 19 combination. And looking at that, and then now Franco Mostert, Kwagga Smith will be in the number 20 position there for South Africa, the Springboks. That is your Marnus van der Merwe, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Walker Low, RJ Snyman and Kwagga Smith. And then that's the side looking stacked already. And I cannot wait for this game to start next weekend in Sky Stadium. That's going to be a hell of a good match. We're going to see good tries from South Africa. If the winner is good, we definitely can see fireworks for the back line as well. So Grant Williams, we're coming on from the bench for Kobus Ryder. Okay, so Grant Williams there. And then Barney Lebo. Okay, Barney Lebo going in the number 22. And then with Andre Estreisen at the utility back. So that's South Africa, the Springboks. That is your starting 15 for this weekend against New Zealand. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Interesting decisions that Russia have made. I'm really looking forward for this game to start next week, Saturday in a week, 7 days time. We will see this team in action again. They want to be back for that first test that they lost against the All Blacks. But yeah, I think that's quite it. And thank you guys for joining here today. Quickly going to run through this one more side from 1 to 15. Oxen J, Malcolm Marks, Thomas de Toy, Lori Jager en Ronda Quia in the locking deal with Sia Kulisi, Peter Toy, and Jasper Wisse, the back 6, 7, and 8. Kobus Ryder, Sasha, Farmer Zulu, Ethan Hooker, and Chester Colby, the wings, the center combination of Damian Willemse and Kaiden Moody. Excellent. And then, of course, the number 15 of Appel Fasi. On the bench, we have Marnus van der Merwe, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Walker Low, RJ Snyman, Kwagga Smith, Grant Williams, Barney Lubbock, and Andre Estreisen. So, yeah, that is your team for South Africa versus the All Blacks. If you did enjoy, thank you guys for joining. It was a privilege to do this lineup team announcement for you guys. And then I will see you for the live commentary next in this week time for this Springbok game versus New Zealand. You guys must have a fantastic week, and we will see how we go for the next one. But thank you guys for joining in. South Africa, this is your team for the All Blacks, and I see you next in a week in time. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day, and South African teams announced. Let me know after if you watch the video later. What do you guys think in the comments? Are you happy with this 1 to 23 players that Russia have chosen for the All Blacks? And then I will see you for the next one. Thank you guys for this one. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And this is South Africa's team versus the All Blacks. Cheers, guys.